All right, after how many minutes and hours of listening to me talk, you have completed the 10K proposal course. You should be happy and excited that you not only took a risk, took the investment, but you actually went and watched the videos. I'm proud of you. Look, I'd pop a bottle or something, but I'm watching my figure, so I'm gonna sip some water to you. So look, now comes the hardest part. The most important part is when you actually go and do the work. Throughout the lessons, I was saying different things like take a notebook and a paper. I'm not just saying those things. I'm hoping when you were listening to them, you did. But if you didn't, because some of us, myself included, like to finish the whole thing before you go back and do it to see if it was worth it, do me a favor and go do that. Do the work. You deserve to be able to take whatever it is that you do and do it at the highest level, where you can make as much money as possible, where you can then serve your household, yourself, your community, and beyond. Because I got into creative, I started as a designer. That has led me to becoming a college professor. I've been teaching for years now. Furthermore, taking what I've learned and what I'm teaching in this class, I've been able to not only have a design business, but I had a marketing business, had a photography business. I have sold businesses. I currently run multiple businesses. I invest in property. My family, my wife and I have 5 properties we invest in. We have a children's book. Let me see if I can see one of the books. I don't see anything more around me. We got a children's education company with multiple books. At the time of this recording, we have 5 books. We have 20 songs, like nursery rhyme type songs. The list goes on. And a lot of these things that I'm talking about, they're also for our people, right? Now, I acknowledge that many people are going to be taking this class and watching this video, right? And I think what I teach can help every single person who takes it, men, women, or whatever you identify as. But more specifically, I will say that a lot of things that I teach are also catered to creatives and freelancers of color, primarily Black freelancers. And it generally is because what I've learned in my journey is, one, obviously there are things that exist out there that makes it hard for us to get opportunities because people are prejudiced, etc. We know that's true. But there's another piece to that too, which is us. Our fears are us not knowing the worth that we have in this world, prevent us from going out there and charging these prices. That's why it's my personal mission to get Black freelancers, Black agency owners, and Black creatives to pass that 10K threshold. Because once you can learn how to charge that amount of money, now that money don't means you're a gazillionaire, right? But once you can make that amount of money, then I put you in a position now where you can actually do it over and over and over again, and you could go on your route of becoming 10K freelancer. Now, I've been blessed that all the skills that I've had and everything that I've gone through has taught me ways to build for my family. But now I want to help you build for your family. And that's why I teach what I teach, right? Now, this video is called 10K Freelancer. Why is that? Well, you have finished the 10K proposal class, which is essentially just a piece of the journey of being a 10K freelancer, right? So for example, I'm going to grab my iPad and I'll show you, right? So as you can see here, this is a journey that we've mapped out over the years. And this is over the years of 15 years of doing this. This is how I've mapped out a creative freelance journey, right? Everybody gets started as a creative, and they start and they get curious. Then they do as much as they can to learn the industry. And at that point, that person is just trying to validate, can this even be a business? And they want to get better. That's their main goal. Then ultimately, they go buy some gears, improve their skills. They start doing projects. They get curious. They start networking. And now they want to move on to the next level, which is becoming a highly paid freelancer, right? And so in that case now, the first thing that they must do is actually figure out their math. We spent a little time talking about that today, right? We spent a little time talking about math. And there's a lot more that goes into that math. But we definitely spent a little time. So they got to go do their math. Then they got to go and figure out that niche. So we spoke a little bit about niche as well, right? And we just barely touched the surface. There are other pieces like what actually needs to go on your website when you are building said site, right? What are the different pieces you need and other ways you can position this niche, how to qualify. I mean, there's a list goes on, right? And then the third one is they got to find their clients. Now, today we spoke a little about once you find the client, how do you track them? But the important question is, where do you actually find these clients? How do you actually find clients willing to spend $10,000 and more on you, right? And then the other steps, which is learning how to manage your projects. There's a way to manage your project where you get the clients to come back and use you over and over again, where you're not overworked and underpaid, where you don't have the situation where clients are hogging all over you, checking in every single day, like what's the progress, what's the update, and everybody's happy, everything is working smooth, right? And then we talk about how to find your vendors. That's how you actually build your team. So in the sixth stage, and this is how to manage your money. There's a proper way to manage your money where, and we kind of touch up a little bit, right? Manage your money where you can actually manage it so that you have savings, right? You have the ability to forecast your business, and you can have a sense of how's my business going to be doing in the next 5 to 10 months, and etc. Right? And then eventually we have this agency area where we now focus on restructuring, focus on bigger clients, creating systems for your business, things you need to eliminate, automate, and delegate. Each of these different 6 things here represent different modules. And so with that said, I want to actually talk to you about my other course, 10K Freelancer. Now, most of what we learned in this class was essentially the third part, how to find your clients. And it's only half of that, right? Once you find the client, what do you actually do to write the proposals and negotiate and etc. But there are so many other parts and other things that goes into being the CEO or the founder of a freelance business that's going to be successful for you, right? And that is what 10K Freelancer is all about. So the program, it's really a step-by-step framework that will teach freelancers and agency owners how to charge more for their work, how to build a great team, and how to find 5-figure clients, right? And so helping you build profitable, scalable, and enjoyable creative businesses. And so if you're a part-time creative looking to increase your prices, or a full-time freelancer looking to scale your agency, then this is the course for you. So these are the things that's included in the full 10K Freelancer course, right? So there's about 40 plus video lessons, and you have the lifetime access to those 40 plus video lessons that will highlight some of the stuff we spoke about and many more things, right? We have our access to our cookout community. This is a community that you will be able to join and be in there with like-minded creatives and people, right? We also have weekly coaching. So by joining, when you join the 10K Freelancer program, you'll actually get a chance to coach with me on a week-by-week basis. So as you learn the content, or even from this course, right? After you join, you'll be able to say, hey, Jacques, video 3, lesson 5, you said this. Can you tell me more about it? Hey, Jacques, I have a client that I have an issue with right now. Can you break this down for me? Anything you have, any questions, you just join one of these weekly calls and you just ask me the question and I'll answer it for you, right? You also get access to the pricing calculator, which you should have already had access to, and a bunch of other templates. We have at least 40 templates of things, scripts, templates, and etc. That you can use. We have contracts, business plan templates, and a bunch of tools and resources. So look, if you found value in 10K Proposal, you're definitely going to look into 10K Freelancer. If the 10K Proposal talks to you about what to do when it comes to talking to your clients and pitching to them, 10K Freelancer talks about the entire thing. Every aspect of building a successful freelancer business and scaling it to the point where it becomes an agency or just a highly successful freelance business. So look, I'll stop talking. Click the link that you see below so you can learn more about 10K Freelancer. And I look forward to working with you, even more than we've worked the last few lessons. All right? Peace.